Well, here we go then, guys. Day one at my new plot on the Leaf and Ground site. Here it is, back in February 19. A bit chilly there. Just going to combine the 10 quarantine questions set by Henry and Irene at Brainstorm Acres, just to break up the monotony a bit. Alright guys, well, as I'm potting around on the new plot today, I'm going to, in between tasks, I'm going to try and talk you through the 10 quarantine questions that I've been tagged to do by Henry and Irene over at Brainstorm Acres. And the question number one is, how many rolls of toilet paper do you have? Well, sorry, just get some weeds out. I always could buy packets of 9, and there's never really been a shortage for me. Yeah, so I've not panic bought any. It's always been available, if you know what I mean. Number two is what's the biggest change since it all happened? The biggest change for me is more online shopping. And yeah, more visiting little shops, keeping out of supermarkets. Not that I don't want to go to supermarkets, just that it's a bit of a pain in the backside doing all the queuing. And at one point there was like an hour's worth of people outside the supermarket down by me, which isn't good. Still can't decide whether to use cardboard or not here, or just put it straight on. I don't know. Whichever way I do it, it's going to be wrong, isn't it? Who or what are you most grateful for? Well, for me, I think it's the weather. I can't imagine being locked down all this time when it's been absolutely rubbish weather. Being able to get out all the time has been good. So, I'm grateful for that, certainly. Yeah, it has been good. What have you gone without? Well, nothing really. Plenty of food deliveries. Yeah, nothing I really want for. I got a delivery from Tesco every week, and I got Ocado deliveries now and again. And Ocado sell more than just food, so if I need a bit of fertiliser for the plot, they sell fertiliser, you know. So not too bad. What do I miss the most? Well, that's easy, and everyone said this. I think it's seeing the family, seeing the kids, you know, the actual proper interaction rather than just waving at them over a camera or stood at the end of their driveway looking at them, you know. So that's it's getting better, I must admit, it's getting better. I just hope we don't rush it and suffer again in August, September, whatever, and do it all over again because we've stopped it too early. That'll be a nightmare. I've been off since, been furloughed as they call it, since it all started, 1st of April. But I was working from home before that, so I've been at home for quite a while. Well, I've been at home, obviously a bit on the allotment, and now the allotments, so grateful for that, really. There's quite a few docking. Now, this isn't going to be a no-dig bed straight away, because I won't be able to get it all done. It's middle of May now, for heaven's sake. No way can I get all this bedded up ready, you know. All you do with Dockley is just keep that. You can dig them out if you want. It's right on the edge of my plot there, so not too bad. Right, that's about it for now here. Put a bit of fertiliser down, compost down. I can't decide what to do. I've been planning this for a year as well. Now, what's your favourite quarantine food? Well, I've been cooking more cooked breakfast than I normally do, and My favourite has got to be like an egg sandwich or a bacon sandwich, bacon butty. Especially with my homemade bread. Yeah, quite good. And of course there's all cereals and that. I don't usually have cereals, but I'm having cereals. Nothing else. Number 7. When did you last go camping? Well, that's easy. I don't camp. I like my creature comforts too much. Number 8. What exercise are you doing? Here we are. Luckily the government has decided a long time back that allotmenting is exercise, and we were allowed an hour a day. Well, everyone's allowed an hour a day of exercise, and people have been up the allotments. I've never seen so many people. It's good. Tell you what I'll do, I'm going to pick the camera up in a minute and show you what everyone else has done. Really good. And the beehives. How many beehives we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 12 beehives. That's brilliant. I'll show you in a minute. What was your big pandemic purchase? Nothing really, just that camera, but that wasn't really anything to do with the pandemic. The other one broke. So still, it's got all these fancy settings, this thing, and it's got one setting called movie mode. And in this movie mode you could do all this and all that, and it focuses on this bit instead of that bit. But you may have seen my food blogs in the house. Whenever I use the movie mode, it's so blooming dark. Okay, the bit of the food's nice and lit up, but the worktop, which is black, and the cooker, which is black, you can't see it. I tried playing with the exposure, I've tried playing with different, anyway. Put it back in auto mode and then select the movie button on the back. Perfect. So what's the blooming point of having a special dedicated movie mode? Perhaps it would be perfect out here, I don't know. But that was my pandemic purchase. Number 10, who are you going to tag? Well, I'll let you know when I get home. I'll pick a few suckers, people. Yeah, let me show you around the plots a minute, all right. So there's 3 tiers, so you can't really see the bottom tier down there. Lovely tilled. They're tilling it again yesterday, so before they're taken on properly. And this is the tier I'm on, middle tier, so I'm on number 2. Plot 6, so that's why it's 26, 2-6 and not 26. Nice 2 people next to me. Yeah, they split a plot, next door neighbours. They live in one of the houses over there. And you can see people have been putting chip-ins down, wood chip. The ones with the wood chip down, I believe, belong to the owners that are looking after those ones. And then we got the top tier, people up there. Up there's the playhouse. And let's get past my car. Up there is Leaf and Ground itself. And all the walks, I'll do a proper video on that next time I come up, I suppose. Here's the beehives, the temporary ones at the moment. They're proper ones on the back level, look. See if I can zoom in on you. One day they'll invent a camera with a matte screen so you can see what you're blooming doing in the sun. Yeah, so yeah, beehives everywhere. And in between on these banks, look, fruit trees, I'm not sure what they all are. Fruit trees all the way down on every tier, at the top as well. Nice deer fence around the outside, 6 foot. Let's go right round. There's the way in down there. And I live, let's have a look, about less than half a mile, 3/4 mile that way. Excuse me. Yeah, so lovely place. I mean, look at it now. It's not, it's brilliant. Oh yeah, there's my beanpole. Oh, you probably saw me putting that up anyway. And a little rhubarb I did over there. Put a rhubarb in. That was first thing I did because it was going stir crazy in a bucket. It's been there for over a year. Oh, speaking of Brainstorm Acres, that's their cornflowers there. They were going pot bound, so I had to get them up pretty quick, so I just put them there. Nice pollinators. Well, that's enough of me talking for a bit, guys. I'm going to put a bit of compost down. I still can't decide on this cardboard or not. Oh, I don't know. If I do, if I do, it's more work. If I don't, I'll regret it, you know. We'll see. Catch you in a bit. Well, there we are, guys. I used to be indecisive. I'm just not sure now. So this side I put it on cardboard, and that side on the ground. A bit of weed suppressing membrane for footpaths at the moment, but that will be proper, I don't know, wood chip, bark chip or something later. And my little plant food maker, as recommended by Mags, up my garden and the dinosaurs who live there. Thanks a lot, Mags. That's going to be spot on for me, that. Just the right size. Right, that'll do for me for today. Never worked so hard, couldn't Bennett. Yeah. I reckon we get a few plants in there tomorrow or day after.